Did you know that in Serbia, it could take weeks to get a simple document approved or a simple process moved forward? However, today in this video, we are going to highlight the bureaucracy that you have to deal with as an expat here in Serbia and how you can get around it. Now, coming into Serbia as an expat, you might be used to the way things are done in your country, where things are clear, simple, and concise. However, when you come to Serbia, and I can't tell you how many times it's happened where clients have come to us and said, hey, listen, we can't figure this out. It's taken us forever to get this process done, and we need your help. And today, we're going to explain a couple tips and things that you can do to help you move past the bureaucracy and the red tape when it comes to Serbia and getting processes done as smoothly and as efficiently as they can get done here in Serbia. And, I've recently worked with someone who came from Canada, who was actually born in Serbia and ended up coming back 45 years later. And they didn't have any of their documents. They attempted to do things on their own by obtaining their citizenship by descent, which is something that we do here at Relocation Serbia. And so what they were trying to do is said, hey, listen, I somewhat still speak the language, even though I can't read Cyrillic, and that is being a problem because a lot of the documents that you do get here in Serbia are in Cyrillic. However, he thought that he was able to, figure things out on his own. And so he filed paperwork and that got rejected. Or one of the most common phrases here in Serbia is uvek ti fali neki papir, which in English means that you're always one paper short, right? And so he found that he was always one paper short, or something wasn't filled out correctly, or he didn't fill out the correct paperwork. And so after 10 months of trying to obtain his citizenship by descent, he said, you know what, I'm not going to do that. He came to us at Relocation Serbia. We were able to obtain the proper paperwork that he needed, find out why he was getting denied, and get that process pushed through within a month's time after he was able to contact us. And now that month time is only on us filing the correct paperwork, and then on top of that, once we file that paperwork, then it's into the government's hands, and that took 2 months after that for him to give him a response and to get that approval. Now, he could have filed that again, which he never even made it to that step, filed the paperwork, and then waited 2, 3, 6 months, and then got a rejection letter saying, hey, listen, this is not done correctly. But being that he was able to come to us and get that correct paperwork filed appropriately, he saved a lot of frustration and a lot of complexities that many people face when they come to Serbia. And he's someone that was even born here in Serbia. Now imagine coming here and you have no ties to Serbia and trying to figure that out. Now, some of the tips that or some of the issues that people do face when they come to Serbia is the long wait times at the government offices, and that's just something you have to deal with here in Serbia. Everything is typically done in person here in Serbia. Not much is done online, except now that we have the temporary residency application that has moved over to the online platform, which some individuals still struggle with that. But again, if we get the proper authorization by our clients to do so, we can do that all ourselves. Now, one of the other things is that I mentioned, in Western countries, especially North America, things are very clear and concise when it comes to processes. However, in Serbia, you are the process, right? You yourself are the process, and there's many places that you have to go to. And so you might have to go to this building, get that paperwork, go to that building to pick up that paperwork that you filed at this building, and go to a third building to pay the taxes, and then come back after paying the taxes to the first building, show them that you had the proof so that the second building can release that paperwork. It's a complete mishmash of ways you have to do here, but as long as you understand who works where and who does what, it helps you. But a lot of people coming into Serbia don't actually know where to start and how that happens. And that's one of the things that you can be assured by us here at Relocation Serbia, is that we will get things done as smoothly and efficiently for you, with minimal effort on your part and minimal confusion for you as an individual, and so that you do have the clear directions of what you need to be doing. Now, the other one is that, like I mentioned, the other issue is missing required documents or not having them translated properly, especially if you're coming as an expat and you have English documents. You need to have them translated in Serbia, but you can't just have anybody translate them. You actually have to have a certain court-appointed translator to do it here in Serbia, and finding the right one that can do it for a good, honest fee is something that you can find here in Serbia, but you don't know who you're going to get, and if they're going to do it right, or if they're just lying to you that they can do it just so that they can make that money. And then the other issue, like many of you will understand, is the language barrier, which makes the processes that much more complicated. And so ways that you can look at getting past that is if you bring a translator to these processes that you get that you're looking to get done, or a local friend if possible. Having someone that speaks Serbian to the people at these facilities is going to make things a lot easier, because one, it's in their native tongue, and two, if you go in there as an English speaker, they might not know English as well as you would think that they do, and you might get the wrong information. And please avoid using Google Translate for all your matters, because when it comes to certain legal processes or direct official terms, Google Translate is not the best thing you can use. And so I would highly recommend that you do not look at getting that. Research in advance and ask locals for guidance if that's possible. One of the things that I had issues with was getting family here in Serbia to help me out with my citizenship by descent here. I was promised before I came to Serbia that my family and friends would help me here in Serbia, and by the time I made it, no one picked up the call. The only thing that I got was believe in yourself and believe in God, and everything would be good. And so I ended up having to go through much of the similar headaches and processes that many of the individuals that are watching this video or that are coming into Serbia face on a day-to-day basis. And understand which offices handles what specific requests when it comes to resident permits and notarizations. Some of the documents that you'll need right off the bat is copies of your passport, proof of residence, and notarized forms. And triple check these. A lot of times you'll need a copy for yourself, and you'll need to give the copy of to the office that you're looking at. There are embassies here in Serbia that you can reach out to. A lot of times the processes that you need, they would like the original paperwork, not just copies of it. So make sure that whatever documents you have coming into Serbia are the originals, or understand that you're going to have to order them to get them into Serbia. And these are things that, if you're looking to come to Serbia and not knowing where to go, you can hop on to our relocation guide, and find all that information out. You'll be able to join our Facebook group where we have, lawyers and people who have gone through these processes and professionals that can help you, guide you through these steps and give you the advice that you need so that you can come to Serbia with all the documents that you need and then still have that guidance moving forward. So the relocation guide is something that I would highly recommend to anybody looking to come into Serbia, either as an expat or someone that is looking to return. And so you can find that at relocationserbiaguide.com, not just relocationserbia.com. That's just our official website. And so some of the things you're going to take away from this video is prepare all the main documents in advance. Make sure that you have everything that you need. And the translations, you don't necessarily need to have them translated in Canada or the United States. And of course, you need a court-appointed translator in Serbia to be able to translate your documents. You can't have them translated in North America and then bring them here. They will not recognize as two different jurisdictions. And research the processes and know where to go. Have a plan of overcoming language barriers. So if that's something that you have to take some language courses before you come to Serbia, please do so, regardless if that's an online platform or you hire someone that can do that for you. That's going to help you big time. And understand having patience and not giving up here in Serbia is going to get you very far, because it can get very frustrated trying to do these things on your own and always getting turned away and wasting days, weeks, and months at a time trying to get these processes done and finished up so that you don't have to deal with them. There's been people here that are on year 2, and year 3 and still dealing with processes and trying to understand it because they simply won't reach out for help, and they're trying to do everything as economic as possible. And I don't blame people not wanting to spend money and trying to do things on their own. And I almost give them kudos for trying to do things on their own. It shows resilience and shows, that you're trying to, prosper here in Serbia on your own. But if you're getting to the point that you're not sure where to turn to, possibly getting a copy of the relocation guide would be a great benefit to you, or simply coming to us at relocationserbia.com and getting us to facilitate these processes for you from complete A to Z package, regardless of what you need, and letting you just simply come here. And being as stressful as it is as moving countries, you don't want any more stress. So if we can take that stress off your plate and let you just enjoy life here in Serbia and get settled into your new place, that is what we're here for. And so I'd love to, for the viewers out there, to share your experiences when it comes to some of the bureaucracy here in Serbia, regardless if you are someone already living in Serbia or someone that moved to Serbia. And what was the biggest challenge or funniest story that you had when you actually had to go through some of the processes? I hope that you got some value out of this video. I'd love for you to like this video. Please subscribe, hit that bell icon so you can get notified when I do release other videos. And I hope to see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.